Okay. Buttons everywhere. August 1st. Gonna have to figure out a new place to live stream from August 1st. Okay. Where's my button? There it is. That works. Okay. Oh well, I've got 4 beers. That's think. Okay. So I'm live. I know I'm live. I can't see the chat yet. Give me a break. Give me a break. There we go. And live chat on. And here we go. Evan Rosenberg says, cool shirt. Thank you. It's way too teeny for me. In fact, it's one that I gave to Damon a while ago, but he basically does not remember. So whenever we do the washing, because he's the person that sorts out where the washing goes in our bedroom, it always ends up on my side again, even though I've told him that this is not my shirt anymore, and I just picked it up after I showered today, and basically I'm now in it again. Barely. So it's kind of, you know, but whatever. I've got a new shirt. I've got a new shirt, so that's cool. Not just a t-shirt, a new shirt. Anyway. Welcome to LiveTUBBSweekly. It's just a weekly show where I just go through what has happened this week and like what hopefully we're going to be doing in the week coming up and all of that stuff. And then I get on to reading all of the chat, and then I get on to basically doing the voting system and everything. However, this time I think that the voting is going to be a bit different because there's only 5 topics. So, you know, there's not much I can do with that, you know. I got a feeling it's going to be furry week or feet week because all of the other ones are extras that basically are added on to the other weeks. So, yeah, it's going to be either one of those two, and basically, unless it's both of them, in which case it ends up being all of them, and then the whole system resets because we've only got 5 topics that are online right now. Anyway, boring. Let me just get on with what happened this week. So, bullshit happened this week. Lots of it. Lots of bullshit happened this week. I essentially have been not depression-related bullshit, thankfully. That's the good thing about this. This is what I'm trying to remain positive, and I'm just angry at everything that's happened this week. I'm not really depressed about it, but yeah. Essentially, I'm going to need to look for a new job, like a completely new job, because the job that I was planning to have after I left my current job is basically turning out to be a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, on account of I'm still working for my old job. I know I said job like lots at the moment. I'm sorry, but it's a thing. It happens. And that's basically the new job was going to be. It was basically just going to be a YouTube channel. Essentially, I was going to make a new YouTube channel. Still am hoping to do this. It's just that it's taking a long time to get the first fucking episode out, because essentially everything else has been piling up. You know, I've got to still sort out my office, which I didn't do this week or this weekend. But this is the thing that's happening tomorrow. It has to happen tomorrow. There's no way I can get around this anymore. It's a mess, it's just messy. It's not unclean. It's just messy, which is really irritating. Because if it was unclean, then it would force me to deal with it because everything would be smelly and gross. But it's not. It's just a pile of garbage. And also, I want to clean out the entire office and tidy everything up. Anyway, I talked about that in my last live stream. If you're really interested in like that kind of stuff, both the job and the trash problem, then basically go look at those. But essentially, the main thing is that I want to do YouTube as my career, and essentially I can't do that because I end up having to do other things as my career instead. Because you need to be established to be an actual YouTuber, and essentially the channel that I'm trying to build up is nothing at the moment. It's only got like 3 videos on it, and they are all old live streams. So yeah. Cool. There was a tiny spider that seems to want to be desperate to basically be on my leg. It's a very small spider. It's no big deal. Yeah, so I'm not going to talk about the bullshit anymore because, again, I talked about it. I've covered everything in my last live stream. Unless somebody basically asks me a specific... Go fuck off! I got it with my other foot. I didn't kill it. I just knocked it on the ground. Crawl on my fucking desk. Don't go on my knee. Don't go on my leg. It's trying to get up my legs because, it's the only way up. And they try to climb up when they're babies because it's a baby tiny spider, which is adorable but irritating because they keep making me think that I've got a mosquito on my leg, which is a lot worse, and it would definitely kill that. So yeah. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Lame. Yeah, I think I've filled in all of the gaps to all of the bullshit that's happened, besides the other random little bullshit that I'm not really going to get into unless somebody asks me about it. It's not really a big deal, honestly. Ew, gross. It's not that gross. They're tiny spiders. They're not gross. They're fine. Tiny spiders are fine. If there's like a million of them, then yes, that's not cool. But this is just one tiny spider, I'm not going to kill it if it basically wants to live in my office, which is basically a garden shed. So, yeah. What I did do, in the positive side of things, is I made a few videos last week. I made, was it last week that I made... I made a funnel chugging video, which I've got my funnel. I am going to basically have my drink. I've got 2 beers here for some reason, but I've got 2 more beers, so I'm going to be trying to just improve my speed at this, because for some reason I've gotten very slow with the funnel, and I used to be real pro. I used to be one of those people that basically you just pour the drink into me and that's it, it's gone. But I do not know how to reactivate my opening my throat thing. I don't know, it just kind of as reflex. When I chugged ice cream more than a few times on camera even, it basically just happens. But it can just happen. It doesn't always just happen, but it can just happen, where essentially it just starts to flow in by itself and it's fine. But yeah, so I made that, and also did a special video for my my puppy buddy, because he's not my pup, but he is a puppy buddy of mine. And yeah, they're available on YouTube in both the LiveTUBBs channel and the Tobacco Tubs channel, which hasn't been taken down yet. I'm skeptical, because I'm pretty sure that channel is gonna be taken down, considering that it's had all of its strikes and everything. It's basically going to be terminated according to the emails that I got, but it's still there. I am, in fact, watching the preview from that channel, so I don't know when it's going to go down, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go down. So, which is super fun because I have to look through all of those videos and see if there's anything that I've uploaded there and not on any of the YouTube channels, and I'm going to have to upload them other places on other channels and see if they're all on Pornhub and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, if you like the Tobacco Tubs channel and you like certain videos, if you have the right software, I recommend that you basically rip the videos or using your software, the ones that you want, off of there as soon as possible. So yeah. But yeah, I made some fairly decent videos. I messed with some software as well, so that's fun. So so apart from the channel potentially being taken down, because I'm still not sure if this is happening, yeah, that'll be great. My YouTube channels are going quite well. So now I'm dealing with eye problems, which is, you know, if anybody watched this channel will know that this is a thing that happens whenever I'm live stream. I'm seriously considering just removing my eyelashes again because I've done that a couple of times. just all of them. Did I just cut my eyelashes? Which is always scary because you have to have your scissors or a razor quite close to your eye, obviously. Anyway, fun. Okay, so that's everything that's happened this week. Nothing super exciting, just kind of meh. Still no hot tub up, and yeah, like I said, guys, if you have any suggestions for any website that basically hosts live streams, let me know. That hosts live streams that I can use on the move, on the go with my phone, because basically I'm going to need to be able to do that if I'm going to be streaming from the hot tub like usual, because when the hot tub does go up, I'm going to be in it, and I don't want to be alone in the hot tub. So when Damon isn't there, I like to be live streaming with you guys and just talking to you guys while I'm chilling. It's gonna be like a Tubs in the Tubs live, and it's always fun. In the past, it's always been fun for me, anyway. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. James is here. He says, "See the light of the night in the sea. It calls me." Okay, he's singing the Moana song, which is super fun. Why did you do that? Okay. But Preston's also here. And he says, "Hey Tubbs, howdy, Preston." So yeah. So if anybody does have a good idea of any good streaming services, I can live stream from my phone. Ow. I have a spot in my hair, which is a new one. I do not. That doesn't ever happen to me, but it's been happening for the past couple of months. Just random. I just have one spot somewhere in my hair. It's always fun. But yeah. Also, if anybody needs anything, you know, if basically anybody has a job for me, you know, or offers are basically being considered. I am whoring myself out. Not actually whoring myself out though, because that is illegal in the UK. So yeah, but I am totally whoring myself out. So if anybody does have any job like opportunities for me specifically, then like yell at me, because I'm currently looking for a new job. It's super annoying and fun at the same time. But yeah. Okay. So I'm going to get on with the voting, so you guys can vote for this week's topic. Again, there's not much to vote for because it's going to be reset. Basically, after next week, I'm going to reset all of the votes again because we have only got 5 topics. So basically, once one of these is gone, then the remaining 4 topics will be the joint week topic. They'll all be going on at once, and then and then all of the topics will reset. And we've got 20 topics, so yeah. I'm assuming that's how many there are. I think that's how many there are. I think I remembered writing, like counting them before on stream. Oh, fuck it, I'll do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There's 21. That's a dead tiny bug. I just had on my finger just now. Super fun. It's fun, as you said. Love the song, and I want to travel again. Okay. Jeffrey's here. He says, "Hey Tubbs, great big hugs and many snuggles. How are you doing?" I said that at the beginning of the stream because it's the LiveTUBBS Weekly, and that's what I do. I do that at the beginning of the stream. Just saying. But yeah. Somebody wanted Art Week, and I remembered, and I'm writing it in now because I didn't write it in then, and I apologize. Anyway, why is my pen slightly sticky? Oh, right, I know. I spilled Pepsi on it, and I wiped it with a Dettol antibacterial wipe, and now it's sticky feeling. It's weird. Anyway. What's our job? I don't know what your job is. What is your job? Anyway, Preston says, "Oh, I'm very weak. I haven't read them out yet." Okay, go away. Get off my leg. Cut it out. There's a tiny spider still crawling on my leg. It's just bugging my hair on my leg. Yeah, I haven't read out what the things are yet. Let me just do that real quick. You can vote for Guest Week, Furry Week, Feet Week, Advice Week, or Art Week. And by the way, Guest Week is potentially possible now, but it won't be possible until next month. So not this month, but next month, like in a month's time. I'm going to Manchester to meet a buddy, and we are basically going to film a bunch of stuff, hopefully. So, but it's going to be a while. So probably not going to be right yet. But yeah, that's the whole thing. So you can vote for Guest Week, Furry Week, Feet Week, Advice Week, or Art Week. I will note that these are all the leftover topics. Basically, these are the topics that go with stuff. You know, the only things that are actual real topics that basically I will do something on that that have channels essentially are Feet Week and Furry Week. They're the only two that basically are main topics. The other two, basically, the other 3 are meant as add-ons to weeks. Basically, when people ask for Live Week and they ask for Leather Week, for example, I will be in Leather in live streams all that week. You know, Live Week isn't really a whole thing by itself. So yeah. It's like Guest Week. Just having somebody on camera next to me is kind of boring. You know, it's not really a thing. But, you know, I will try to make do, I guess. Fuck's sake. I have a new thing, and that is that there's a tiny bit of dead skin on my leg that I just kind of sticking up, you know. Anyway, Yeah, okay. I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry. Preston says art and furry week. Ugh, shut up! Why everything? Why everything at once? Art and furry. Where's art and furry? There's furry, and there's art. I do not know how, if I'm going to actually be doing art unless I get that crap sorted, because my sketchbooks are in that crap somewhere. So yeah, the mounting of just stuff next to me is basically, yeah. Very weak. Jeffrey says very weak. Okay, and I'm just going to do a quick tallying up. Because there's not much to tally up this time. It's kind of funny, actually. Well, you guys already know what you want. Preston says it's just a thought or an idea, but you should put art and furry week as one whole week. Again, you don't have to, but it's just what I had in mind. You mean furry art week? No. Because, furry week is basically when I will basically act out as some of my personas. I've got a hippo, a pig, and a dog. So basically, I've got the pup hood, I've got the pig hood, and I've got a hippo hood. But the hippo character is kind of like fading away slightly, mainly because the hood that I've got, the mask that I've actually got for the hippo, is not bad. It's just kind of weird and stinky. It's like super latexy smelling. It's not great to be in, and also generally that character has just kind of gone away, but yeah, I do videos in those things. That's what furry is. So yeah, it's basically art week is usually when I just did I showcased my art stuff. It's kind of like add-on. It's an add-on to whatever topic that we happen to have. For example, just picking one at random, squishing. So if I had a squishing, like I would draw somebody squishing somebody, or some person squishing some other person, as part of art week. So if I had squishing week and art week together, then basically that would happen. So it's basically an add-on. Art week is just an add-on. And this week it looks like it's going to be an add-on because it is furry week and art week. So it is kind of furry art week. However, that's going to be a bit hard because, like I said, I can't do any furry art because my book is in somewhere in there. So art week might be held off until next week, and then probably the week after, and continuously. Anyway, yeah, do not vote if you're on Discord. I am closing down the Discord, and in fact, the Discord is going to be reset after next week, so there is no voting. So I'm just going to leave it alone, in fact. Okay. So yeah, this week it is furry week and art week. So whenever I do a art commission, it is going to be furry related, if I ever do get my art book out. But also, if anybody wants to see me in my pig hood or in the pup hood, basically making a video this week, then anybody have any suggestions? I will basically all offers considered, all suggestions considered. So I will do those. So that's what this week is. So it's furry and art week. Well, I've got the channel up and ready, so that's something, because it's the Daddy Dog channel. Daddy Dog Tubs is basically the channel for my furry stuff. So it's no big deal, it's no problem, and I will do that. And also next, not this week coming, but next week it's going to be guest week, feet week, advice week, and well, no, guest week, feet week, and advice week. So basically, I will be doing a live stream on topics. So if you've got anything that you want to talk about, then next week, not this week coming, but next week, the week after that, I will be doing basically like topics that you guys suggest. Otherwise, I will just come up with something and we'll just hang out and talk about anything that anybody wants to talk about for every day. So that'd be funsies. That'd be super funsies. It'll also be feet week and guest week, but again, that's probably not going to happen because reasons. So I'm just filling out my form here, my table, to basically be good, so I know what I'm doing. Because I have to type out everything back onto the list again, which is super fun. Super fun. I know, guys. I know. Boring. I've just got to. I'm nearly done. Then we're going to get on with the funnel test. See if I can beat my time from last time, which was 38 seconds. Oy. That's so annoying. Oh my god. Filling out a table on live stream is really bullshit because I can't hear anything because there's no music playing or anything. I could play my non-copyrighted music, but somebody copyright claimed one of the times that I've done that, so I'm kind of scared to do that anymore in case the stream just goes away. So yeah. So basically, there's no more voting for the next week. However, there's a caveat. A caveat. Ooh. However, if you want to vote for any of the topics, any of them, or want me to read out all of the list of topics, I'm going to do that in a second. Then you can vote. You can vote now. You've got a chance to vote now. So let me go through all of them so that you guys can hear them. These will be available on Discord sometime tomorrow because I've got to actually type them all out again. So it's a thing. But here we go. So you can vote for, again, not next week, but the week after. Next week is going to be Feet Week, Advice Week, and Guest Week. You can vote for Pump Week, Bloating Week, Guest Week, Pipe Week, Live Week, Piggy Noise Week, Glutton Week, Funnel Week, Furry Week, Pup Week, Feet Week, Squishing Week, Balloon Week, Build a Pig Week, Fat Daddy Week, Advice Week, Leather Week, Art Week, Cigar Week, Belly Play Week, or Padding Week. So you can vote for any of those. And again, if you want me to read out the list again, let me know. We've already got somebody for Funnel Week. Where is my Funnel Week? Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh, Belly Play Week. Belly Play Week. Where are you? Belly Play is at the end. So, yeah. Daddy Week. Oh, Fat Daddy Week. Fat Daddy Week is basically just me suited. I know it's a weird thing, but I built up a character where whenever I'm suited, basically certain people call me Fat Daddy, and it's kind of a character. It's like the Build a Pig Week thing. The Build a Hog Week is basically just me in construction gear. So yeah, which I can't find right now because it's in my office somewhere. Weird. Fat Daddy and Workahog Week. Yeah, Jeffrey's. What did I say? Did I already write down Fat Daddy? Yeah, I did. Fat Daddy. Workahog. Where are you, Workahog? Build a pig. That's it. There you go, guys. Okay, so I'm putting the book down for now because it's pointless. For now, it's pointless for now. I don't know what's caused this, but I've just got a random bit of phlegminess happen, which is awesome. That's from my Pepsi Max, because when I brought in my funnel, I also brought in my funnel, which just touched the ground. The hose which just touched the ground. Fuck. The dirty floor, because I rinsed it out. I rinsed it out again because I wasn't confident that basically it'd been rinsed enough. And also there's a mark on it. It won't go away. Where's my tissue? I'm going to write this. I know you're predictable, Jeffrey, but I mean, that's being predictable isn't a bad thing. I don't know why people keep saying that's a bad thing. You know, you call somebody reliable, and they're like, "Holy shit!" You know, I can be wild and all that stuff. Isn't it kind of a? It's kind of like a children's sitcom trope, isn't it? There's always going to be one episode where basically somebody's considered to be reliable, and they see it as negative, and then all of a sudden, basically, there's a whole episode about that. And at the end, they're like told this lesson of like, there's nothing wrong with being reliable. It's actually a good trait. So I'm just giving this another wipe because it touched the ground, which is covered in dust. Again, not dirt, not dirty, although technically that is dirt. It's not grime. It's not filthy. It's not gross. It's just that the ground in this office is, because it's outside, it's a shed, is basically covered in dust. Outside farmland dust. So yeah. How many beers do I have left? I think this is the last of it. We could get some more, but it's not the same brand. But this is the last of this brand. So yeah, I'm gonna give the hose a quick wipe as well. It's incredibly hard to clean because it's basically like thick rubber tubing, clear plastic tubing. So yeah. Don't know if you can hear that. I'm just trying to get all the excess moisture out because, like I said, I gave it a rinse, but it basically seems to have lots of spare water inside it. So yeah. Do you know what I need? I need a giant pipe cleaner. I need a giant pipe cleaner. But yeah, I've got 4 in here. Because I left these up here from the last time, from Friday. So yeah. Well, let me just get my camera working. I don't know why it requires. It's got a fingerprint scanner on it, so basically it needed this thumb. I should basically put more fingers on the scanner so that it doesn't need the thumb, but doesn't matter. Okay, so we're aiming to beat 38 seconds. Shot at me. I don't think we saw that. How are you guys doing while I'm doing this? Because once I do this, then we're just gonna be chilling for however long you want. Oh no, you don't. Stop it. Right, so I have to keep this above the funnel. Whatever, right? Doing 5 thanks. What did you have for dinner? I had a bunch. I had like a big sub, because if you add all the sandwiches that I made a bunch of sandwiches. I had a cheese and pickle, a pastrami and pickle, and a chicken and bacon sandwich. It was too hot here to basically eat anything cooked, so it was either that or nothing. Ooh. I can't really trick it into getting rid of the foam. Okay, guys, so remember, we're trying to beat 38 seconds from the second that you hear the sound that my camera makes when it goes bing. Just clear my throat. Okay. 33 seconds. 33 seconds. So I just was getting the rest of the foam out. Oh, and here comes the. Yeah. So it's also because I basically use the camera's timer to figure out how long that I'm doing this for. And I figured that I might make just a compilation of me getting faster and faster, hopefully, at this. So yeah. So that was pretty good because last time it was the time before was 36 seconds, then it went up to 38 seconds, and now it was 33 seconds. So I cut off a few seconds. So that's something. But yeah. Cool. Now what? So I've got another 2 beers here, and I might do them at the getting close to the end of the stream, but I don't know. So, does anybody want to talk to me while I'm sorting out YouTube stuff? Actually, before I sort out YouTube stuff, I'm just going to hang out with you guys for a little bit because I've got like an hour before I have to do anything. Well, thank you, Jeff. You know, I like the hugs and snuggles. Hugs and snugs. Always nice. Next month is going to be fun. I hope next month is going to be fun. Looking forward to next month being fun, hopefully. So yeah, like visiting Manchester's like nice-ish, kind of, maybe. I don't know. You don't have to do any work tonight, I hope, right? Not really, but I do have like things that I want to get done. For example, all of the pictures from this camera, from this phone, are basically the one I just used to film that. Had to be put onto the computer because they've got to be edited because it's time for another pic dump. Basically, I've used up all the pictures on this device, and that is getting low on memory. So I'm actually surprised that it recorded another burpiness of mine. So yeah. So I'm dealing with a bit of a weird thing. This beer is nice, but it's got a weird aftertaste that basically makes it think that I breathed in some foam, which actually might be a thing that might have happened. So I'm hoping that isn't anything. That's great, Tubbs. When are you leaving for Manchester? Yeah, it's time for another pick dump. I'm leaving for Manchester on somewhere in April, sometime in April, around about the weekend of the 10th and 11th, I think, or the week before that. So I'll be in Manchester. So I probably won't be doing a whole lot of uploading then, but we'll find out, I guess. going to be fun. There's probably going to be a padding video. There's probably going to be a funnel video because I'm taking that with me. And there's potentially going to be a piggy video as well. I don't know. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to be great. It's going to be a nice. It's basically a little holiday for me as well, because we're planning to go to Blackpool, which is a seaside resort. That's a resort city that's close to Manchester. So it's nice. So yeah. So I'm just bringing up. I've got to change all the art stuff around now. I'm just bringing up the channel for the channel switch around. So yeah. Yep, that channel's still up. I didn't understand this. It's so confusing. I don't know what to talk about, by the way, while I'm doing this. It is boring stuff, so bear with me. Just confronted with a big white screen for some reason just now. So should I go for should I try to do more beer, or should I basically just like leave it at that? That's something that I want to ask you guys. Like when I do the channel switchovers, should I basically, once I finish doing that, then should I do more beer or what? Get off. Teeny tiny moth. So just fly in front of my face. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm trying to think of more questions to ask you guys while I'm doing this, but it's just nothing's coming to mind. The thing is, if I do more beer, then I'll need to pee. So, you know, that's never fun. Needing to pee lots is never fun. You don't have to, Tub, since you did so well and beat your time. Well, again, it's only a few seconds. It's kind of like I definitely could do better, more better. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna do more better, but yeah. I might just. Do you have any idea? Do you have any ideas for the furry video? Because furry artwork is basically something that I can figure out what to do for furry art and stuff when I do get my sketch pad out again. But as for like, yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue what to do for a video. It could be literally anything, just with me in the pup hood, so or the pig hood. It's either one, either and or. But yeah. As always, I'm loving the curly beard. It's, I mean, it's hard to see with the black shirt on, but I mean, it's growing, but I think it's at the point where it's just growing more curly. You know, it doesn't really do anything past this stage. It's kind of, it just gets more and more curly and more dense. It doesn't really do anything, which is so fun. I'm really done with this editing pictures thing. So you want the pup hood. So what do you want me to do in the pup hood? That's the thing. What do you want me to do in the pup hood? Any ideas, guys? Literally open to anything. And I don't really have any idea at the moment what to do in the pup hood. I haven't tried funneling in the pup hood, but that's only because I just haven't done that. So that could be like a thing that I could try in the pup hood. Although it's so open in the bottom that it basically it's not a challenge. I'm sure that that's fine, but I've got nothing else in my brain head. Some howls, some barks. It can be done. But what else? What am I going to be wearing? Nah. Just had a bad idea. Just had a really bad idea. Don't know if I should do that. I mean, maybe. Nah. Okay, so I'm changing the picture for Bear Tubbs. Any guesses for what it was? I bet nobody from the. Where's BPS when you need him? Because you know, I got a feeling that he would find this. He would know what this was. What's your idea, Tubbs? Oh, do I want to spoil it? Really? Um. Well, I could. I could get the bear fursuit on, and I could wear the pub hood and drink a beer while wearing my yellow drink recycled beer top, and then just be on the sofa howling. I don't know, howling and burping. But I don't know. That's my idea. I was going to keep it a surprise, but since you asked, Jeff, um, but yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think that's a good one? Yeah. Only if it's not too hot. No, I'll record on a day when it's cool. When it's cool. I imagine that basically it's not going to be that big of a deal. Maybe. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Okay, I'm just finding a picture for the Daddy Dog Tubbs channel. So now I've got the How song from Florence the Machine. I don't know if anybody's heard it. I don't know. I can't really do the vocalizations when I've got this weird kind of like foamy thing going on in my throat. From the booze. The booze. It is French. It's a French booze. It's not regular booze. It is a French booze. Uh, I'm sorry, Tubbs. I've ruined your surprise. It's okay. I don't know how it's going to turn out yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even put that shirt on with the bear onesie on at the same time. Got a bad feeling that I won't be able to do that, but we'll find out. We'll find out. So yeah, I have no idea if it's going to turn out okay. Maybe, but we'll find out. In case anybody didn't know, the current Bear Tubbs icon was, before I changed it, the Sunderland, the USS Sunderland LCAS schematics. It's a Nebula class spaceship, and basically that's what it was. So yeah, Daddy Dog's icon is uploaded and sorted. So yay, a yays. Oh boy. So I've got a lot of stuff to do before I even get to that again, which is really irritating. I'm gonna write this down just so I don't forget it. Sorry, that foamy stuff is really bugging my screen. So I could show you my new shirt. I don't know. Anything else added to the list of stuff that's going to be in this video? Howling and barking, pop hood, bear onesie, beer shirt, and beer funnel. And basically that's what I got so far for this video. So anybody got any other suggestions for the video? I think I know how I'm going to shoot it, but I mean, I'm going to leave that up to you as well if you basically want any extra shots. I'm going to write that down, in fact, just in case nobody does come up with anything better. Go. I'd love to see your new shirt. Well, nah. I haven't got it with me right now, but maybe in a upcoming live stream, I will basically dig it out. I'm trying to remember to take it into here so that you guys can see it. But yeah. Right, so I think I've got something good to show. To shoot, I got something good to shoot. Jesus. I've only had 2 beers, give me a break. No problem, Tubbs. Yes, it's in the house. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow, if I basically get all of the pictures edited and stuff on my lunch break, probably instead of cleaning up my shit, then essentially I will be probably doing another live stream, and I will try to remember to get the shirt into the house. Or into the office so you guys can see my new shirt, because I got a new shirt today. I picked myself up a Hawaiian shirt Hawaiian leaf shirt, so it's got lots of leaves on it. But it's in one of my favorite colors, and basically it was like I saw it in the store today, and it was the biggest size they had, so it kind of fits. And Damon said it fits very well, but I have felt tightness the entire time while I was wearing it when I tried it on. But he said it's fine, so whatever. Honestly, it felt comfortable enough. It just felt tight at the same time. So yeah. Okie dokie then. I'm gonna tell you guys, I got nothing. I gotta find my bear onesie now. That's gonna be fun. So yeah, that's it for now. I think it's just me and you, Jeff. I think everybody else has gone to bed. But yeah. So tomorrow on my lunch break, I've got to find my bear onesie. Do the editing for all the pictures. Potentially do the editing for all the pictures. Do the clean the office. That's in there, so at some point. What else have I got to do? Take the shirt in from the house. So that's 4 things. Wait a minute. Bear onesie, editing, clean the office, shirt in from the house. 4. Yeah, that's 4 things. Yeah. Basically those 4 things. So yeah. Is Damon home, Tubbs? If so, give him a hug from me and hugs when he snuggles to you as always. Thanks, Jeff. Damon is home. He basically works from he goes to the office every day. That's weird. That's a weird thing. Because he used to have to go to has to have to go away to the office, which used to be which was on almost the other side of the country for one whole week. Every 2 weeks he would basically have to do this, and basically it was annoying. But now he's basically here all the time, and it's great fun. But the problem is that basically that he does have to go to work every day, and that's kind of annoying for me because I want him over here all the time. But that's just me. That's just me. Okay, so I think we've sorted everything. I think this has been a pretty good LiveTUBBSweekly episode. I don't really have anything else to say. I don't know. Does anybody have anything they want to say? Well, Jeffrey, do you have anything you want to say, or do you want to talk about some more? If so, yell at me right now. So yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm so glad he's home. You are so sweet. Well, thank you, Jeff. Thank you. I will meet you in person one day, Jeff. We will figure this thing out. It's looking more and more like I am actually going to be able to get to go to Vegas. And it's more and more the case that basically I think that Damon's just going to take pity on me and send me to Vegas. So essentially, Jeffrey, if you ever get the chance to figure something out, we're going to have to just figure out a way to get you to Vegas, or for me to basically see you, because I'm bummed that I can't hang out with you in person, and it really is annoying me. So yeah. Essentially, when I don't upload a live stream, if I don't do a live stream, then I do feel bad, because I do think to myself, oh crap, Jeffrey doesn't know that I'm not like doing a live stream today. I hope he's okay, So yeah, I do think about you, Jeff. I do think about you, Jeff. So, yeah. I don't know if I said this, by the way. Wolfie is fine. I got a message from him. I basically was like really worried about him because he hadn't been on Discord for a couple of days in a row, and he's fine. He's dealing with some stuff, but I got a message back from him and he's okay. So everybody, please don't worry about Wolfie. He's okay. He's just dealing with stuff. He's taking a break from some of the social medias and everything, and I totally understand that. So yeah, it's a thing. Oh god, I'm not gonna yawn. So yeah, so you don't have anything that you want to? Yeah, I love you, Tubbs. Oh, I love you too, Jeff. I do, honestly. Honestly, I do. I'd like, yeah, the whole love thing is basically, I feel like is the whole I love you thing is kind of like shared around a lot, and I kind of I'm one of those people that is like, you don't say I love you unless you mean it. You know, I'm one of those people, and you know, I do say that whenever you say that I love you to somebody, it's like you only say that to somebody that you actually have a place in your heart for them. You know, basically, I hate the imagery that goes along with all of this, with all of the, with all of this, because I just hate it. But the whole thing of like, when you love somebody, you genuinely think of them when you didn't have to think of them, you know, and you think of them in a very positive way when you do think of them. And essentially, that's kind of why I said that, like, Jeffrey, I totally do love you, you know. I love you because I do think of you in a very positive way whenever I do think of you, and I do think of, you know, the people that I actually love. I do think of a lot, and yeah, I do at least consider you to be a very special friend. So yeah. Anyway, guys, lovey-dovey soppiness aside, sorry about that. If anybody is like really annoyed at the whole like somebody saying that they love you and stuff thing, but there you go. Before I go, I do want to remind anybody that's watching this on playback that if you do have a job opportunity, or a job opening, basically for me, then give me a shout. I'm looking for work. I'm basically looking for employment. I'm whoring myself out, but again, YouTube England. Not literally, because I understand that that's completely illegal, and I would never do such a thing. But you know, I'm whoring myself out in that basically anybody can use my talents that they want. If they want something edited, drawn, just done for them, a video made, whatever, for money, I will basically do it. You know, because I'm looking for a new job. I'm open. And that's what I mean by whoring myself out. So there you go. So there's that. And again, anybody that's watching this on playback, I say again, if there is a streaming service that I can use from August the 1st, on my phone especially, then let me know, because I need to live stream from my phone or tablet or whatever, not just from the computer. And I don't know, I can't do that on YouTube anymore, and I can't, I won't be able to do it from August 1st, because Livestream Hangouts, the program that YouTube uses currently, the program that I'm talking to you through, and the reason why Google is written like up here somewhere, I don't know, it's not showing on my screen just yet, but if it wasn't whited out for some reason, because my camera setting is like, my settings are a bit weird, then basically let me know. Let me know if there's any kind of streaming service that I can use besides YouTube, because they are switching Google Hangouts off and turning on their own kind of program. However, I've used their program, I've tested it out a couple of times. It does not work for me. It basically works for 5 minutes and then it turns off for some reason. So yeah, I'm basically looking for a new streaming service that isn't Twitch to use this for. So yeah. It's a shame, because I think I might actually have to do this through Pornhub. And if I do that through Pornhub, then that's going to be a bit of an issue, because not everybody that basically watches my channel has actual access to Pornhub. So yeah, and that might be a good thing in some cases, but in most cases, they are my friends. I want to talk to them. So yeah. Anyway, guys, there it is. I basically think I've talked to everything. Kleber Hudson says, I love your belly tubs. Well, thank you. I'm glad you do. You're about to see it in a second, so like stick around for that. Jeffrey says, have a nice evening, Tubbs. You and Damon, great big hugs and many snuggles. Thank you, Jeff. So yeah, I think that's the goodbye call. Yeah, enjoy Furry Week, because it's Furry Week and Art Week at the same time, but probably not Art Week. But this is what I mean about this shirt. This is Damon's shirt, because yeah, that's not supposed to happen by itself, but it does. Anyway, guys, belly rubs and belly salute, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow, unless I basically don't get all the editing done. Then I'll see you guys on Tuesday, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah. Yeah, have a good evening. Trying to think of anything else that I need to say before I go, but I think I've said it all. I think. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I think I've said it all. Anyway. Toodles!